Hallå eller! Today it's CS50 week 2 challenges. I chose of course readability, and then I chose randomly between the more comfortable challenges, and I did substitution. Let's start with the readability. Okay, readability is a program that takes a text and then it does a calculation called let's see here, Coleman-Liao index, and checks of what grade the text are, so how hard it is to understand or read and so on. Let's just try it out here. And we have grade 12 here. Or is it here? Let's run readability. I put in my sentence and it's grade 12. Perfect. Let's head into the program here. First part is I ask for the string or the sentence or the text. I should actually run and change this to the text, but whatever. I print the text. Shouldn't actually remove that as well, but it's just there for in the beginning to check if it's correct. Then I have 3 different floats here, and they are very important for the index. Let's see here. For the index, I need the amount of letters, the amount of words, and the amount of sentences to calculate L and S, which I can show later. But in the so yeah, I have these ones, and to actually know how many letters there are and how many words there are and sentences are, I made this for loop. And the for loop goes for the iteration from goes through each item in the string, and it checks every item and see if it's blank, then I know it's a new word. It checks if it's alphabetical, then I know it's a new letter, and then it checks if it's a dot, which is an exclamation point, or a question mark, and then I know it's a new sentence. And then I just print the amount of each one of them to know that it was correct. And I have this +1 here at the words because the first word won't be calculated because it doesn't have a space before it. That's just why. Yeah. After I've calculated the words and letters and sentences, I calculate L and S from the index here. So L is the amount of letters divided by the amount of words times 100. S is the amount of sentences divided by the amount of words times 100. Then the index is just the round of the calculation here. So I just put in L and S, which are here, and bam, I print the grade 12, which is correct. Yeah, that's the program. One issue I had was these parts here. I couldn't make these integers because for some reason then calculating the index wouldn't work. But yeah, this one was more quick and easy and more fun. A good warm-up, actually, especially for the next part, substitution. Let's see here. Substitution is let's see here, is a cipher program. So you type in your key, that should be just a substitution for the alphabet, and then you type in your sentence or word, and it should cipher it over to match the new alphabet. Yeah, let's head into it. Or let's just try it out. / substitution. I type this key here. Bam. So I take this example. I write hello, hello, and bam, it's EHBBQ. Perfect. Then I should also make a key that's bullshit. Run it again. And blah, blah, blah. No spaces, symbols, or lowercase letters. Perfect. It checks. It does what it's supposed to do. So first part of the code is to get the key, which is this one here. I make a character array, so I can make the key, because I actually want the key in uppercase. So that's what it would say here if they were typed wrong. So I make a char array to make every character in lowercase as well. So I have two, the same copy of the key but in uppercase and lowercase. Then I make this integer n, and I make a while loop that waits for the correct key to be false until it ends. So while correct key is true, the for loop goes through each item in the string. Oh wait, I maybe have a problem here. Let's see here. Let's do substitution and just take this amount of words. Okay, good. It works if I forget something as well. I was a little bit worried there. Okay, let's head back into the for loop. It checks each position in the key I enter. So it checks if it's so the if parse here is to check if it's something that I don't want. And I use the C type to do that. So key upper, key blah blah blah. Is it blank? Is it digit? Is it lower? Blah blah blah. Then I know, you print back, you type something wrong, and it exits. Else, it just takes the item in the string and makes it lowercase and put it in my character array. So I have a copy of the, so it makes this into this. And that's it, and then I exit the for while loop when the correct key is false. Then we head into the next part, basically the hard part. Here I just have defined my alphabet upper and lower, so I can use that as a reference. And this next part is to actually cipher the text. And it only starts if n reaches 26, so if this doesn't break. So if I have a correct key, it will continue, and then it will ask me what write what do you want to decode, or yeah, I should change it to cipher. So I type in my word. I make a character array the same size, and then I have two for loops here. The first for loop goes through each iteration in the alphabet, or yeah, it goes through the alphabet upper and the alphabet lower. And for each part in the alphabet, it checks if the item in the word yay, so we can start from the first. So it checks if the item in the word at position j is the same as the position in the alphabet. And if they are the same, I make the magical part. Because the key and the alphabet are the exact same length, and the cipher part should just copy the same position from the key and the alphabet, I make it so if the word J has the same value as the alphabet in upper I just take the same position from the alphabet and use that from the key. And that I then place in my character array for the cipher, which is the letter switch. So I have two parts. I have for the upper letter and lower letter, and then I have the symbols that aren't letters. So the exclamation part and the comma the comma, point, the dot, or and space, and I should actually add the semicolon and stuff as well. But yeah, I'll do that in the fine tuning. So if it's not a letter, it will just copy the exact value from word J, because I want to keep the space. I don't want to make that into something weird. And after I've copied it over and ciphered it, I just print it out using a for loop. That's about it. So yeah, something I'm very confused about in this program is why I couldn't use an else here and just remove all this. I tried it, and for some weird reason, which doesn't make sense in my head, because I want everything that isn't a letter to be just the same. It just copies the whole original word. I don't know why, but yeah, it's super strange. Also, checked out with my friends a little bit, and they say I shouldn't use string length multiple times, and I should just make a global variable or constant. It's the correct term. Yeah, but I will hopefully get better and head into week 3 and move on. But thank you for listening. Have a good one. Adios.